Good morning, y'all. Here we go. It's the start of Saturday morning. We've done all of the leveling off up there, started our little dry flower bed here, and now we are going to put a retaining wall that is going to shoot all the length here. And after 2.5 years, the truck has turned into a working truck. So it was nice while it lasted, having a nice truck before it gets all jacked up doing all the home improvements around this joint. I'm kind of inspired to start doing a little chronicling, if that's the right word, for my buddy James Harrison. And so let the work begin. So James came out, gave us an extra 2 to 3 feet over here, expanded the roadway. As you can see, my full-size truck is right on the edge over here, and I've still got enough, probably 4 or 5 feet. A small car could even pass through right there. And so we are going to be building a retaining wall here today. We're starting it. It will go along here. It's supposed to rain on Monday. Today is Saturday. So our hope is to get the wall up. We're going to do 4x4s with a corrugated siding, and then we're going to cap it with a 2x6. So let the fun begin. By the way, I've never done this mess before. I've watched a couple of tutorials on Facebook on retaining walls. So every 8 feet, we're going to put a 4x4 post. I've rented an auger. Got my drink of champions. Yeah, I know it's bad for me, whatever. Well, tutorials. I've cut my line here. I'm gonna auger, drill my holes on this side, and where each one of my posts are, I've created a little area where I can drill in the back of the corrugated metal. So 1 hour later, Heidi and LJ and Jonah all got out here, and we went to work. That auger actually works pretty cool. The last time I used an auger was when I was in junior high with my dad, and I remember getting flung with one of those. I was probably at about 130 pounds at the time, 120 pounds, so a 250 LBS helps a little bit, and a strong couple of boys, because I didn't do most of it. LJ and Jonah did. You'll see in the quick video. But there you go, all the way down 20 or 21 holes. We're going to run it all the way up to that point right there. So we rented this auger right there, and it knocked it out. There was a couple holes that was really packed, grainy, and we got through it. You guys could see on the video, but the boys were on the auger for the most part, and Heidi and I are just raking it out so the dirt doesn't fall back into it. Then we just went back through and cleaned the holes out and scraped them all away. I'll show that to you a little closer here in a few. So there you go.
Right here in the wild, we have a wild peach. This species is very rare in this dry environment. As you can see here, this female is just laying and resting after a long day's work.
Peach, come here.
I can't get underneath it.
Good morning. It's Sunday morning, and last night after we videoed services, Heidi and I were going to run to Home Depot, slip in and grab the stuff we needed to do our retaining wall, and realized that Home Depot closes at 6 o'clock now, or 6:30, whatever. So it's Sunday morning, and we're going to be jumping on it here in a little bit. You can see all the holes that we have dug all the way back there. So our hope today is to purchase all of our cement, our posts, our corrugated metal, and go to work building that around here. We did call in. We have our stuff on will call, so we should be able to just pull up, have it loaded, have it sitting right there, then we can step out and load it. So we're doing everything we can to not only address the social distancing, but also have it to where we have little to no contact. So God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. We've got to be cautious. Big prayer request for my buddy Charles Billingsley, who got the virus, and he and his wife Shay and both boys, Caleb and Coop, are in quarantine right now in Virginia. So Charles, praying for you, bud. Here we are at Home Depot. Heidi is in the back picking up all of our will call stuff, and then I'm going to try to get all of this in the back of the truck. We're going to run the pressurized 2x4s along the bottom of the corrugation, and then those are our toppers. We got stain for those. All right, here comes Wonder Woman. We'll see how the
Poor guy thought he had to load 4 pieces of sheet metal.
So we're using quick set 50-pound bags. Jonah's pouring, Heidi's keeping it level.
All right, go ahead and put the water.
LJ's pouring water. So here you go. We're on our third hole. LJ's just adding that half gallon because we're using a half a bag. That's what we're using. Captain's log 762. We are setting this. Jonah is now working with me, unfortunately for him. LJ's down there with mom. They're continuing to set the posts, pour the cement, the quick cement. So Jonah and I are working on the bottom. We're installing a 2x6 pressurized, and we're running a plate on the back. And then the corrugated metal will drop in right behind that. Booyah. Fizzle fazzle fool ya. Tell me what you guys have been doing.
We've been pouring concrete, and I shouldn't say that on camera. We've been making a fence.
This is a fence? Heidi, what is this?
This is a retaining wall.
Jeez.
Told you I didn't want to have to explain to millennials what a retaining wall is.
And then we've got our ultimate helper,
She's the inspector.
Inspector Peach.
She's tough.
Oh, look at her. Oh, navigating these. Oh, yeah.
Giant mountains. All right.
So LJ and Heidi are pouring all the holes right now, so she's leveling them off. And right now that's Jonah. But he's helping me too. We ordered a bag for each hole, so I'm gonna have some leftover concrete. Ding! This has been a long day. Heidi and I are gonna sleep like rocks tonight. Posts are in, we're putting the base pressurized. Working our way down here. Heidi, if you don't want in this video, you need to back up.
Where's it going to?
It's on my Chronicle. It's going to be on my YouTube channel.
Show 'em my angle.
Show them your angle. Working our way over to Heidi. Heidi's cutting the bases and then I'm installing them. But look at this angle that she cut.
With a skill saw.
With a skill saw. Bam! It's chronicled. There it is. Look at that. Slowly but surely. I didn't mean to bring Shirley into this, but putting these brackets on right here. Heidi's busting me for running video because the rain's coming in. Yes, it's coming along. I'm waiting for a scrap to fix that. Putting the cap on down here. Heidi and the boys are finishing putting the corrugation. So they're running them in layers. The top, just a second. There you go. They're doing the top. Then they're putting the sheet metal screws in the middle. And then they're coming back and finishing out the bottom. This is gonna look amazing. Proud of that crew down there.
Well, as you can see here, we're arriving at a finished product. Never mind the coloring. The coloring of the top is going to be stained to match the bottom, or whatever they decide to do. I don't know. I don't call the shots. But basically, what we do is we have pretty much finished the fence except for the cap.
So what have you just got done completing?
I have fortified the wall, so if you'll follow me back here,
Okay.
you can see each of these rivets. Most of them were me, so the wall is fortified. And we're done.
12 hours later, Heidi, LJ, Jonah all jumped in. We knocked out this thing. I'm exhausted. I haven't been up and down this long and who knows how long. About 150 feet of retaining wall. We have a 4x6 topper. We ran our pressure 4x4 posts. We buried them and through the cement, the quick cement. You guys saw it in the video earlier. And there we are. So the Hensleys, who have never done this kind of trash before, just knocked it out. Super pumped. And I've got an awesome family. Deuces.